One of my favorite gifts that I've received in the holiday season in years past was a tablet. And baby, I use that tablet for everything. When we flew, when we went places, at home. And of course, now that thing is obsolete and I cannot use it anymore, right? But wouldn't it have been great had that thing never worn out and it just would have kept working? Well, you can give your family a gift that will last a lifetime. That gift is security. Policy Genius makes securing your family's future so much easier, and it gives them a gift that is about their lifetime. All right. So Policy Genius has amazing reviews on Trustpilot and Google. I'm talking about thousands of 5-star reviews, and they help customers find the best policy fit for their needs. I know that to be true because we use Policy Genius to get our insurance policies. I got it through Policy Genius. My husband did, and so did my mom. Some of the positive feedback that I have for Policy Genius is, one, that their agents were so helpful. They really made me feel very calm about the decision I was making, because it was a huge decision, and they helped me figure out what was the best fit for my family, just in case I have to go on up out of here and be with the good Lord, okay? So secure your family's future before the new year begins and get your life insurance policy today. Policy Genius is an online insurance marketplace, so you can look at all America's top insurers. Their licensed team helps you get what you need fast so you can get on with your life. It helps you find the most affordable policy to fit your needs. And again, thousands of 5-star reviews. With Policy Genius, real users have gotten 20-year, $2 million policies for just $53 a month. Don't wait until next year. Give your family the gift of security today with Policy Genius. Hit to policygenius.com to compare life insurance quotes from top companies and see how much you could save. That's policygenius.com.
And 5, 4, 3, 2. What up, y'all? Welcome to Here's the Thing. I'm Kev on stage.
That chick.
Welcome to another podcast episode. Smash that like button. Smash that notification button. Simone.
You joining us?
I'm jumping on a symbol.
I had a dream about a symbol for some reason.
Did you? Did we become like one big Voltron?
Yes.
Also, if you guys are not on Patreon, this is the last episode of the year. Merry Christmas, Feliz Navidad for Josh and them.
That's my peoples.
We got one more bonus episode this Thursday. Probably do some end of the year talk and dream talk and you know what I'm saying, vibes. And then we taking our butts on vacation. It's been a long year for all three of us. We've been on the plane, we've been on the train, we've been on the automobile. So for 3 weeks, we might not take showers.
Oh, no.
I will.
No, I like to.
We'll take showers. We'll probably take showers.
Yeah.
Well, we probably won't eat right. I know I won't. After this,
that's just the same type of activity I've been doing
that's
all
all
year.
2025.
Yeah.
But now I ain't gonna feel guilty about it. Speaking of not eating right, JoJo had a soccer game last night, and I just didn't have my timing right to eat good because I had a shoot in Hollywood, and I came all the way back just in time to get into the game.
Hollywood wow.
All the way back to the house, then all the way out to his school.
Jesus.
So then I get out there and I'm like, man, I'm starving. And I go by the little shack. They got the bacon wrapped hot dogs. And I know I ain't got no business over there.
Bacon wrapped hot dogs.
And you know what I did?
They do the sizzling and the sizzling?
They did the sizzling and the sizzling.
Oh, I'm a sucker.
I ordered two, Josh.
I'm a sucker.
Oh,
I'm a sucker for the sizzling and the sizzling, man.
Angel, I ordered two. And they not even regular sized dogs. They're like foot long.
Yeah.
And I looked at that hot dog. They was like, you want onions? I'm like, ceballos?
Cebolla también, yeah.
Cebolla? Okay, I did. I said Cedric Ceballos. Cebolla? I speak my letters up.
Sombrero,
I
Give
said,
it
throw
to me.
them onions on there. Man, threw the onions on there, Angel. About quarter way through the first dog. I mean, actually, as I looked at it, I said, this is going to tear me up inside. I know it's going to mess me up.
It would have instantly came out of my butt whole.
I ain't got no business eating like that. I finished that. And then about halfway through the second one, I said, I got to stop at some point.
Two is crazy.
Josh, you chew about this long.
Two is... No. Knocking two of those back to back is crazy.
I immediately regretted it. My stomach said, you ain't got to worry. I'm going to hurt right now. You ain't got to wait till you get home.
It's going to hurt right now.
Wait till tomorrow. The moment I put that plate down.
Game like this.
I'm over there booting and stuff in the stands. My stomach still hurt. I had to just eat me some croissants this morning. I got to balance it out. I said, Ken, you can't do things like that no more. There was a time I had dinner at A&PM all the time. I go back there and get that cheeseburger,
But your
$2 for $1.
stomach's used to it back then.
Because when you're poor, your stomach ain't got no business.
It's in there.
Hurting. This is what dinner is.
Yeah.
You know when you got your first apartment, your stomach like, look, we understand where we're at.
Right.
It's noodles, soup, gas station burgers, whatever we can get in here. We ain't got no business being hurt.
Yeah.
But when you get away from that stuff for too many years,
Your body don't know.
my stomach's like hot dogs.
Yeah.
Two.
It was bacon wrapped around it.
Are you crazy? My stomach still feel coated in grease.
Oh my God.
I said I don't feel all the way well. I knew I shouldn't have, and I did it, and that's what I get.
They had a moment like that recently when I was headed to Kentucky. I still can't remember what I ate, but when I tell you, my sister picked me up from the airport, and I was like, "We're gonna have to stop somewhere, or I'm about to shit up your new truck." And when I tell you we went to that gas station, that's how bad. I went to the.
Oh my God!
I wasn't going to make it.
Long spoon gas station or regular?
It was regular, but the women's didn't work, so I was in the men's.
You was doodling in the men's?
Explosions.
Baby,
you're fireworks. Like. It was so bad that I cleaned up the bathroom.
You was like, I can't do this to y'all.
Let me just. All right.
That's crazy.
All right.
Angel.
Yeah,
you know you dead wrong. And you said, I don't want nobody coming in here after me.
I said, if somebody got to come in here and do their good drugs, they shouldn't have to be looking at what I done did.
Clean up the men's restroom.
Oh, yeah.
Crazy. There's doodle on the walls in the men's bathroom.
But it was, I said, I can't. I cannot.
She could have blamed everybody in that place.
Anybody could have been anybody's fault.
No, because there was a woman who was also waiting for the men's bathroom.
Oh my God!
And I couldn't let her with her big. She had on the worst wig ever. I was like, you about to go back onto your shift, ain't you? Because I was in the place where people go to get, they just pay for an hour to use the hotels.
Oh, you know what they doing? They ain't reading the Bible.
Right.
If you pay for the hour, you done by the minute.
Yeah,
Hey man, I ain't even gonna be before you long. I'm not laying down in here. Don't you turn no blue light in here. You gonna find blood and murder and semen in here.
There might be a child. There might be an actual baby sitting up in these sheets.
Down at the Calico Cat.
Yes.
We take cash only. Don't put no credit card on here. And the cameras is off. If the police come, the tape got taped over.
Yeah, we ain't never seen nothing up in here. So yeah, no, I get it, Kevin. I get
it. Hold this.
Yeah, man, that was crazy.
Man, that's wild.
Shit everywhere. So anyways.
But no, I know better now. I'm probably gonna take it easy. Probably do on the brat diet: bread, rice, applesauce, and toast. I think it is. Mm-hmm. You know when your kid's stomach is all messed up. But I know better. All right, let's kick it off. First, we must say, rest in peace, Rob Reiner. Yeah. Rob, and what's his wife's name? Michelle.
Yes.
Rob and Michelle Reiner. Let me tell you something. When I heard that news, I said one or two things happened. Somebody robbed them, or a family member or somebody close to them did that, because stabbing is very personal.
Yes.
And you live in Brentwood, the chance of somebody just walking around trying to rob you is not impossible, but it's not likely. And robbers, they don't usually stab.
That's where what's her face was stabbed.
Okay, so there's been two notable stabbings. Nicole no,
it's not Kidman. We are all there.
Simpson.
No, is that her last name? O.J. Simpson's wife. Yes.
Her name was Nicole Simpson, right?
Was Simpson her last name? I don't remember.
Brown Simpson.
Brown Simpson. MBS. She did get stabbed in Brentwood.
In Brentwood.
And when they said it was the son, I said, "Now come on, why you did that?"
It's probably them drugs.
Yeah, they said he was on drugs and he was in and out of homelessness and stuff. And they had an argument at allegedly, they had an argument at your boy's house, his boy's party, Conan O'Brien's party. The streets was saying they had an argument at Conan O'Brien's, and they said that the throats was slit.
Oh my God!
I talked to my boys. I said, "Listen to me. I wish you would try and stab me. You got to kill me dead. You coming with a knife.
I think that's what that dude did.
He did both of them.
If I'm 78, JoJo probably be strong enough. JoJo probably be strong enough.
I think he's strong enough right now.
I don't think he can kill me. He couldn't kill me.
He got that chest,
He
kid.
couldn't kill me dead. I'm stronger than Joe.
If he hit the right thing,
he couldn't kill me
He
dead.
could put you up on a bench press.
He can't bench me. 270 is a lie. He can't bench me. He's curls boy. He's squats boy.
What's he maxing?
Probably like 185.
On a bench?
Yeah, he don't be
can't
benching.
squat you.
He can squat me now.
That's what he gonna do. He gonna go low center of gravity.
I'm gonna do
Put
this.
you on. But you gonna have to hit it a lot more
I'm gonna
time.
hit him.
Oh my, that is such a granddaddy.
I'm coming down off the top.
Hammer down.
That
Get
is
up.
Get off me.
This is why we don't
Put
get
me
those Star
down.
Wars brand deals, because you be beating the brakes off of Baby Yoda.
Baby Yoda is strong. This boy is I don't know what race they are. I ain't into Star Wars that deep. But he is them people who be living long.
When he
Yoda
tells
and them people
his,
is strong.
what you call it?
Tells his story?
Yeah.
Kept on stage directing me.
Yeah.
Baby Yoda been like, oh, look all that stuff I've been through. I can't even do my stuff no more.
I got cameras in my eyes. Here's the footage.
Me no like his punching.
Baby Yoda done been that girl who does all of our clips. I want her to put a compilation of Baby Yoda abuse.
It's all you. I don't hurt the baby.
Last week, you threw right off the table.
I just knew he was gone.
He do what he need to do for the bit. Everybody got to work. All these little toys got to work.
My girls.
Baby Yoda about $50-$60. He better be worth his weight in gold.
They would tell some stuff. They would tell some stories. But go ahead. You told them if they kill you, they better kill you dead.
You listen. You better do it if you're gonna do it. And I was sad, totally unrelated. Mm-hmm. Speaking of kids, did you see that clip of the girl from Married to Medicine, the doctor, and she got a husband and 2 sons?
Are you talking about Dr. Simone Whip?
Dr. Simone.
My friend, what happened?
You know her?
Yes.
You didn't see this clip with her talking to her kids about not death.
Oh, I was like,
No. I was like, well, you getting too intense. Her kids was just entitled, and this clip went viral. Simone and Cecil, you know her?
yes.
For real in real life?
For real.
Let me play this video for you.
Last thing off the plate. Nothing. It feels like nothing. So we talked about in high school.
Kind of pissed me off.
I got the Jeep. Boom, Jeep was cool. But now we starting to teeter towards Jeep not being so cool. So now it's like,
really? What makes a Jeep not so cool?
no, it's cool, but it's just like I'm tired of seeing it. I know you tired of seeing it.
Tired. What we do have to look at, though, is your financial situation to see if you could afford to make any payments. I put some numbers. I did some figures for you. Hold on 1 second while I get my iPad.
I just want to say before you go, make sure whatever you bring out on that iPad is not going to cause me to pick up your pasta off your plate and feed it to the dogs.
Yeah, it might. Once Miles and Michael told me that they were going to be graduating this year, all I have been able to think about is moving forward financially. Basically, what I did was just calculate the Chase bill for last year, month by month. January.
Mama, can I stop you right there? This is going on wrong.
Why does this have to be negative?
It doesn't.
It's factual information. Michael spent over $60,000 by himself on this card.
The Chase bill.
If I were you and I wanted a car, I wouldn't be arguing with the person you're asking to buy the car. But that's me. This needs to be shared so that he has a clear understanding about the value of money, about the value of just swiping a motherfucking credit card. So have you been thinking about where you want to go to law school, how you're going to finance your education?
I do have a mother who makes pretty good money.
Reality show swings.
I don't feel like I should be footing the bill for anything other than the roof over your head, that sort of a thing.
So when you start talking about law school, graduate school, and so forth, if you're not getting any support, right? If no one's helping you to do that, and it sounds like, based on what your mom is saying, that's what would be the ideal situation.
So the only one here at the table with an actual graduate doctorate degree is me. And how I did it was I got scholarship money and loans.
Your mom was not able to do the things for you that you are able to do for us.
Listening to these
What about all
slurs.
the rich white kids, their parents pay for their way to do everything, and then they get out of college debt-free and are millionaires?
So what about all the white people who pay for their kids to go to school, be debt-free, and they still ain't doing shit?
It's tiring.
Now, Michael's point is still a valid one. We are blessed. We are in a situation where we can help.
Who here at the table gives a about how hard I'm working instead of being able to move towards retirement?
Me.
Anybody say me?
He said that he thinks every day about what he can do to be able to give back to you. That's what he said. But then don't.
If I'm dead before he finishes law school,
Come on.
then
That can
what?
happen because God might take you away.
I'm done talking about this.
Oh, I don't care. Be
you
done.
mean you done?
I get tired of being the
you
lone
mean
man
you
out.
done?
It's always 3 against 1.
I'm jumping
you
in.
don't jump in. You can't speak
well,
for me
after you-
because you don't
after
think
you
like me.
speak, I'm gonna
You
speak.
don't think like
After you
me.
speak,
you
I'm
don't
gonna
put me
speak.
on
Where did that come from?
It comes from
Is
my
this a
heart.
beat?
It comes from my heart. The bottom line is you are so entitled is what this revealed to me. I'm done. I'm done. I don't owe you a thing from here. I've given you everything I have to give.
You know what that reminded me of? I am the queen of the most powerful nation in the world. Have I not given you everything? Have I not given enough?
Come on, Angela.
She was big Angela Bassett, Black Panther too.
Big Angela.
I have lost my family. Have I not given you everything?
I would have had to knock the veneers off of my child's teeth. Big type of, are we doing ceramics? Because what are all these little ceramic pieces on the floor?
Watch your feet.
Yeah, why they might get cut open. There is no way.
There is no way. Do you know Elizabeth Funny on TikTok? She does a lot of Haitian stuff. She's always like, no way. You would do that one. I would not listen to that one. No way. You are crazy. I would not listen to that one.
Ain't Father God, this is why I take shit from my kids all the time now. Just so they understand. I'll take that shit. Amar just lost his goddamn tablet. Kai lost his tablet. He ain't had his tablet for 2.5 weeks. He ain't getting it until Christmas time. These, you know what? It is the duality of us becoming upwardly mobile and giving our children more things than we were allotted because of what our parents had.
Yes.
But also trying to instill in them the same type of appreciation because we didn't have much.
1,000%.
And it's hard to do it without taking stuff he would have been naked and toothless.
I'm going to take you right back to where I found you.
Yeah.
In my coochie.
Right. Listen, you're about to be, I'm cutting off electricity. Feel like you in the womb because I'm sure I bought these shirts, these pants, these drawers, and these new teeth.
I'm not taking that from my kids. From my grandkids, I will take it. My grandkids, 1,000%. What you say? You need to go to law school? 1,000%. Pop got you. Zay and Joe? Absolutely not. You name that baby Kevin the third, even though there was no junior, I'm going to take it from him.
I'm not taking it from nobody.
Great grands? You in the wheel above my kids. But Zay and Joe? Absolutely not.
They better somebody better teach them the game.
The husband, Angel. The husband, I had to ask Mel. I said, "Does he work? What's his scenario?"
So Cecil,
what's the lore?
So Cecil and Simone, Dr. Simone, at one point in time were on their way to divorce.
Yeah.
Like in the earlier seasons, they got back together, but she was like, "What I know is that my money's my money." Amen.
Amen.
His money, his money. My money. And she's like, I'm glad we came back together. But there's just no way.
There's no way.
When I tell you, my grandchildren better have the script. They gotta be like, hey, honey.
You can't talk to me, my angel, like that.
Oh, yeah.
She'll kill your dad. She done killed 3 of your older cousins.
But if you know the script, she'll give you the world. You just better not start improvising,
No.
okay? Here's the script. This is your line. Honey, we love you so much. Oh, you do? Honey, I made good grades. Let me see. Here's a new car. You come off the script. We're taking the props back.
Where did you get that? Where did you get that from?
Where's my new car? Now she didn't kill you.
Oh, yeah, you off.
Now
You
she
off
done
the
killed
script. You off scripts, and so we have to recast. And also, your mama gonna have to know the script because I got all boys. If your mama's a bitch, you're gonna end up suffering. So tell your mama get on script. Get on script. Everybody got to get on script to get this drip. Okay?
Get on script to get this drip.
Okay? Like she said, I could be dead waiting for you to pay me back. She right.
And they about to stress her out right now.
For her to have a heart attack.
Talking about I spent $60,000 American dollars on a credit card and I want a new Jeep and you got to pay for law school? Nigga. What do I look like?
And I would have gotten him a new car. If that Jeep was a 2020, baby, this little Hyundai 1989 that you're about to be driving, look, it's new. You're not looking at the Jeep no more.
You don't got a back window. Put some tape over it.
1,000%.
Call it vintage.
Call it vintage. Say you thrifted that.
Well, listen, if these boys need to make some money, what they could do is go to Prize Picks.
That's what they need to do.
Okay, this episode is brought to you by Prize Picks. It's the holiday season, the best time of year for sports, bowl games, basketball matchups, playoff pushes. It's all happening at once. And while you and I are out here making decisions every day, what gifts to buy, what to eat, which game to watch, there's one place where it feels good to be right. Prize Picks. Now, if you're new to Prize Picks, let me tell you, it is so much fun. It's so easy to do. So you ain't got to be an expert that be doing this all the time. You can get in on the fun and just have yourself a blast. What I love is that you are able to like do more than or less than. So listen, you ain't got to really know what you're doing, okay? You are just deciding, do I think this person's going to do more than this or less than this? And you can pick your favorite players. You ain't got to know everybody in the league. You ain't got to know every single sport. Just have yourself a time, all right?
Yeah.
New feature alert, Prize Picks now has early payouts. If your lineup gets off to a hot start, you may now have the option to cash out for some winnings before the game even finishes. This is what them boys needed in that clip, is some winnings, okay? Is your fantasy season already over? Well, our team is cooked, but with Prize Picks, I don't have to wait until next year's draft. Prize Picks lets you play fantasy football every week. Pick your favorite players and win when they hit their projections every week. No draft required. Prize Picks puts their users first, so all withdrawals are fast and secure. Prize Picks accepts most major payment methods, making deposits into your account quick and easy this sports season. Join millions of users and sign up for America's #1 fantasy sports app. Download the Prize Picks app today and use code SK to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code SK to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, it's good to be right.
All right, I want to go back to Rob Reiner real quick because I ain't gonna hold you. I didn't even realize he was the director of so many of the movies that I liked. This is just in a row. In the 80s and early 90s. In a row. Okay?
Come on.
This is Spinal Tap, which most would argue might be the best mockumentary comedy film ever. I can't think of one that's mockumentary that's better than This is Spinal Tap, which if you know.
But it is good.
Can you think of one better?
Yeah.
What?
I love Best in Show.
Oh, Best in Show.
I ain't seen Best in Show.
Really?
Is that with Catherine O'Hara?
Yes.
You were telling me about? I need to see that. You said that was good.
Best in Show and Waiting for Government, same cast. Great mockumentary.
Oh, I got to see that one.
It's a good one, but go ahead.
This is Spinal Tap. Sure Thing, which I'm not familiar with. Stand By Me. The Princess Bride. When Harry Met Sally.
Inigo Montoya?
Yes.
Misery. My father prepared to die.
And then A Few Good Men. These are in a row.
That's
bucket
insane.
list.
Those were it, and those aren't even in the same.
What are you talking about in a row?
Yeah, genre.
All Spinal Tap to
Misery.
to Misery with When Harry Met Sally in between. A Few Good Men.
Yeah.
All that, you directed all that. You don't usually see directors nowadays don't venture out of their like thing.
Yeah.
Jordan Peele makes horror.
Makes odd horror.
Horror, like political horror. Ryan Coogler, Sinners was a bit of a difference, but he does, everything is rooted deeply in black culture, from Fruitvale Station to Creed. Maybe Creed's not deeply in black culture, but it felt black.
Yes.
Right? It's not a black movie. Tony Baker's not here, so we can call it a black movie.
It's a black movie. It's a Black Panther.
Black Panther, Black Panther 2.
And then
but that feels like a thing. And this is not a knock. I'm just saying, like, he was courtroom legal. When Harry Met Sally, one of the best rom-coms of all time. Mockumentary. Princess Bride is kind of like a parody in the sense of like, what's Mel?
Mel Gibson.
No, not Mel Gibson. Mel Brooks.
Brooks. That's what I meant to say. In my head, I said Mel Brooks.
What's his one, Angel? Blazing Saddles. It's kind of like Blazing Saddles
the
in
Ten
that.
Commandments or something like that. He does something else that's a mockumentary.
Yes, and then he was an actor too. He was most recently to me in Wolf of Wall Street. He was their like moral compass accountant.
He was in All in the Family.
And he was.
Yeah.
Carol O'Connor. I was just watching a clip Tony posted last night. Funny bit where he was putting on one sock, then one shoe, and Carol O'Connor was like, "What are you doing, man? You need to do sock, shoe, shoe." He was like, "No, I like to do sock, shoe, and then that foot's done." sock, shoe, this foot did. He was like, "But if there's a fire and if you only have one, you can at least have your socks on. You run out." He was like, "Yeah, but if it's snowing outside and I got a full shoe on, at least I can hop around. My other foot not gonna get wet."
That is so dumb.
That's a Seinfeld moment.
It's big Seinfeld. Want to talk about you? So, you were saying the bucket list, the movie, The Bucket List.
Yes, the movie.
I don't know that one.
Oh, it's with
Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman and
Jack Nicholson.
Yeah, that's a fun one.
Oh, I have seen this movie.
I was like, you haven't seen the.
I didn't realize he directed that.
He has been directing for a very, very long time.
Yeah. Dang. He did. He made a movie about his son called Being Charlie. Oh, well. Ugh. Anyway, the one thing I just, let me bring this up because it ties into this. So you know who Mick Foley is, right?
No, do you mean
Mick Foley, Mankind, the wrestler? If you don't know Mankind, you don't know him. Cactus Jack. You don't recognize that man's face? Nope. Legendary. No?
No, never.
He just quit the WWE. He's a Hall of Fame wrestler.
I know Axel Foley, though.
That's very funny. He just quit the WWE. Let me read you his thing. Now, he was in a Legends contract. That's basically like after you retire, you like come to events, do signings.
Yeah.
You represent the company. They signed a lot of their big talent to these type of like ambassador type contracts. He said, and I quote, "While I have been concerned about WWE's close relationship with Donald Trump for several months, especially in light of his administration's ongoing cruel and inhumane treatment of immigrants, parentheses, and pretty much anyone who looks like an immigrant, reading the president's incredibly cruel comments in the wake of Rob Reiner's death is the final straw for me. I no longer wish to represent a company that coddles a man so seemingly void of compassion as he marches our country towards autocracy. Last night, I informed WWE Talent Relations that I would not be making any appearances for the company as long as this man remains in office. Additionally, I will not be signing a new Legends deal when my current one expires in June. I love WWE, will always treasure my time with them, and I am deeply appreciative for all the opportunities they afforded me. But, in the words of Popeye the Sailor, I stands all I can stands, and I can't stands no more."
Come on.
This is in light of...
That's a legend.
He's a good man, Savannah. He did my favorite cameo for the Kevon Stitch series, which I got in trouble by cameo for doing that, by the way.
Why?
But it's too late.
Because you're not supposed to use it for advertising.
Yeah, but I didn't. I just said congratulations. They weren't advertising.
They called you. They hit you up.
They
emailed
said, me and they were like, "You stop it right now. If you do it again, you got to pay the advertising rate." And I was like, I'm done already. I paid for all those in one day.
Oh my God, Kevin! Go ahead. This is why rules be getting all strong.
You got to make your rules clear. They had the rules.
That's what happened with Bethany Frankel. That's why they call it the Frankel clause.
What happened to her? I don't know.
Bethany Frankel is Real Housewives of New York, and she had something called the skinny margarita that she used, the skinny girl margarita. And she talked about how she would get it made at the bar all the time. That she then pivoted that into a liquor deal where she made. She was the brokest housewife and went to being the richest one.
I think I seen her on Shark Tank one time.
Oh, yeah. And Bravo got none of that. None of it.
Also, if you use their stuff to build your company, they got to get a piece now?
They get a piece. They like if you advertise anything.
Oh, dang. It's too late, though.
I know. She's like,
I promoted my tour already.
Yeah.
I got the videos I needed.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Donald Trump, you can't really stoop to a new low to me when you're Donald Trump, but I was like, wow,
I was surprised.
You really are. You know, at the end of The Hangover, when Andy from The Office, he's breaking up with his wife, and he's just like, you're just a bad person. You're just rotten.
Was that because of how close they were to the Obamas?
Rob Reiner was pretty vocally left-leaning. I didn't know this in real time, but he was pretty vocal for a long time. It probably didn't help that they were close to the Obamas. But let me tell you what. When Charlie Kirk passed away, there was a fight about decorum and stuff. People were like, well, you shouldn't make jokes. This and that. Some people made jokes anyway. Some politicians were like, even in light of our politics, we're not going to do this and that. When the sitting president goes on to be with him, there will be no remorse.
Oh my
God. Don't speak ill of the dead. That people say we on this podcast, we've always said, people are going to treat you in death how you treated people in life. Death does not absolve you.
It does not at all.
Absolve you of who you were in life. All them people who were under Queen Elizabeth's rule for a portion of their lifetime, they did not shed a tear when she went on to be with him.
Right.
They celebrations in the
streets.
Like that song in Sister Act 2 when they had the car wash. I can't think of it. But you know the song they're playing?
Calling out around the world. Are you ready for a brand new beat?
No one mourns the wicked,
streets.
Ashton. No one mourns the wicked.
Oh, well, there that wasn't his Sister Act.
No, that's what I was thinking.
Okay,
Somebody just said no one mourns the wicked.
Correct.
I just want you to know, for people who support him, there will be the Sister Act scene.
You're gonna be mad.
Jokes are going to fly. You have set the precedent. The precedent has been set.
You talking about when old dude go dead?
When old dude go on to be with him. And whoever him is, depends on who you believe him is. I ain't got no heaven and hell to put you with. But if I were a betting man.
Oh, he put us in a hell.
We got the earthly.
I love him. Like he said, now. I can put you in a hell.
Yeah. So anyway, even I remember I was on Twitter and right-leaning people were like, oh, all you leftists, before Trump made that post, all you leftists, you were just waiting for people on the right to be mean about Rob Reiner. And then they would just quote tweet him with Trump's posts, and they were like, okay, this is bad. I wish he hadn't said that. The thing is, here's what I want you to know if you support him. He's always going to embarrass you. Yeah. And you're going to have to keep defending nonsense until you're nonsense. Mm-hmm. The line is obliterated. Yeah. If you continue to defend him, there's nothing. He does indefensible things. Mm-hmm. And then you have to defend him. So now you are insane by association. Come on. Because Angel is a great friend of mine. So is Joshie. I feel like we have a great relationship. If I did something crazy, they gonna have to be like, that nigga crazy, and I'm done with him. I don't have nobody in my life, no one in my life who will let me go buck wild and stand by me all in all. My wife, whom I love, honor, cherish. If I was going plum crazy, divorce.com. That nigga crazy.
Divorce.com.
That nigga crazy.
I don't know why people can't call a thing a thing. I don't know why we have to have blind allegiance. Your blind allegiance has led you into this hole of a hell that he dug.
1000%.
Y'all wanted to be, nope, God sent him. God, okay, all right. God does send plagues. He did send the locusts. You could be right about that. But you can't tell me in no way, shape, or form that man who is the president, the president, not a comedian,
not an
unelected official. There were votes somewhere.
The highest official in our country, leader of the free world. They called it when I was a kid, Angel. Mm-hmm. Leader of the free world.
It ain't free no more. I can tell you that right now.
Sholane.
Tasteless, and so. Yeah, he's on always. It's like you saying, oh, yeah, no, my dog is house trained as it takes a shit in front of your guests. Then what is that? What the fuck is that?
I see it. I smell it.
I see the dude, and now it's pissing on my foot. So what type of house training are you talking about?
You looking in my eyes instead of looking down. There's fecal matter.
Look, and you better clean it up.
That's exactly what it's like.
Yeah.
So anyway, rest in peace to Rob Reiner. God bless you. On the message of wrestling, did you see John Cena's final match?
Of course.
And what did you think about the ending? It's very controversial.
You know, I did too think when I saw, wow, controversy. Like, because it didn't go the way that people normally would think it would go. And we were like, whoa there. John Cena. Thought the C was for Cena. It's for controversy.
We could see you today.
Yeah. And a surprise. I was surprised. I wasn't expecting it. I think
a lot of people aligned with you, Angel.
There's a lot of people in line. If you don't know, John Cena retired this past Saturday on Saturday Night Main Event. Gunther choked him out.
Dang.
He was here.
That's right. Yeah, I remember. I was like, Gunther,
and
let him go. Let him go, Gunther. That's what I was saying.
And John Cena resigned.
I was yelling, smiled. Do something, John.
Do something, John.
John Cena reached around, tickled Gunther's butt cheeks, and we said, that's controversy.
He tapped out like this. He said, and then, and that was it. He put the worst pair of shoes I've ever seen in my life in the middle of the ring. I mean, these mugs was from, remember Stephen Barry's?
No.
You don't remember the store Stephen Barry's?
No.
They used to sell $8 shoes. Stephon Marbury had some $8 basketball shoes. I went in there and bought them. Them shoes exploded as soon as I put them on.
This.
Y'all, anybody else know Stephen Barry's? They was like max weight. Those shoes. Yeah, they was. Stephen Barry said, ain't nothing in here more than $8. It was like, that was their thing. Anyway.
That's terrible.
No, I don't mean Payless. I mean Stephen Barry's. That store didn't last long. They had it in Washington.
We didn't have it in Kentucky.
No,
I don't know about no Stephen
I don't think
Barry's.
it was even when you were. It probably was born and died when you were in LA.
Oh Jesus!
I don't think Stephen Barry been around that long. I didn't. Maybe it was regional. Hold on, let me see what Stephen Barry's was. Stephen Barry. Oh, it started in New York. Stephen Barry's was around for 40 years.
It sounds like a nice gay couple. You all gonna go over to Stephen Barry's?
Oh, Stephen Barry died in 2009, Angel.
Is it?
Stephen Barry. Okay, this is how I tell you everything you need to know about Stephen Barry. Stephen Barry's took over a Mervyn's.
Oh. They said
you died so I can die.
We're gonna go in here and sell these $8 shoes and live forever. Woo. So it's controversial because they were hoping he would go out with a bang.
Yes, and
instead
that's the
of
thing.
a tap.
Wrestlers rarely, not never, they rarely win their retirement match. Usually they, what's called, help put over someone in the company.
Yeah. Lift me up.
And Gunther, they're calling him the big bad heel now. He's the biggest and the baddest because he put down John Cena, and he went on Raw on Monday and was like, I made him tap out like a little, and I was like, yeah. And they were booing. He had good old fashioned heat. Mm-hmm. It was great. They're saying he might take out AJ Styles too. He's next to retire.
Okay.
And he's like, he's probably the most hilly heel since Roman Reigns' early run.
John Cena was a good guy.
John Cena was good. He's I heard Peacemaker, his show on HBO, I've heard it's really good. I've never seen an episode. Your girl's in there. Your line sister.
My line
Danielle
sister.
Brooks.
I was about to say Danielle Brooks.
Is she your line sister?
No, Danielle.
Is that only your line? Sorority sister.
Yes.
Sorority sister.
I'm like, I've been in Delta over 20 years.
I mean sorority sister.
Yeah, she's my sorority sister. You said, what is it called? I thought it was Bad Guys.
Peacemaker.
Peacemaker?
I heard it's a really
Peacemaker.
good show. Have you started Pluribus yet?
No. I haven't had time to start nothing.
I haven't.
Kevin, my life has been crazy. Josh saw a little piece of it. He saw the last of the weekend.
Your hair is wavy.
Yes.
Turn to the side. It's good and wavy. What have you seen, Josh? She had Angels.
She did the thing for the kids.
He did the pictures for the Botillion and Cotillion. They look so. Let me show you my.
What's a
baby.
botillion for boys?
Yeah, you present.
What is the tillion?
You just presenting these children to the world. You're saying they ready. Look at my.
I heard it. I heard Welcome to Derry is good too, but I don't do no.
I did some headshots for the kids.
I don't do them. People killing people.
Look at that handsome boy.
Isn't it crazy?
Why? Why are you allowing him? First of all, it looks like AI.
I know.
It looks like you
exactly
aged.
what the twin said.
It looks like you aged him up.
Said,
This is little Marcus.
Did you use AI? And I was like, no.
Little Marcus, 16?
Mr. Josh's work.
AI.
It
Like as a photo?
No, he looks like he's not supposed to be this age.
The twins just thought this was an AI photo created. That is
wow.
how Chris.
That's your homegirl daughter that be at the parties. That is the second coming of that woman.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Let me show you him.
I love him, but he be lazy sometimes.
I retouched a little bit, but I didn't.
Sometimes he just be like, I just take that mama's face.
I didn't put that photo in an AI and say edit and say
I don't
edit
like it.
Look at that.
put your
That's a
chin
Morehouse man.
You gotta. His Adam's apple is visible.
That's why I like it. I said, show them.
I didn't see my Adam's apple since 2002.
Yeah, the pictures are really. I'll show my Patreon. I'll show y'all the pictures of Lil Marcus. But what I want to really tell y'all about is, are you getting what you need in your body every day?
Every day.
Because if you plan on being a wrestler like John Cena or just alive, you should be putting what you need in your body. Okay, listen. We here. And here's the thing. Love that AG1 has sponsored today's episode. I love AG1. It is a daily health drink that combines your multivitamin, pre and probiotics, superfoods, and antioxidants in one simple green scoop. And it's such an easy way to support your body every day. With this type of holiday season we're having, everybody's busy. You know, the weather is changing. You really need to be proactive and support your immune system, especially if you're traveling, okay? And then the kids, you know, they bring in home germs and you got people over your house for your family gatherings. Your immune system is like, help me, help you. And AG1 is the way you can do it. And especially hard during this time. Me and Kev already said we're not going to be eating good.
No, we sure ain't.
Josh about to have his girlfriend come over, his fiance, and I'm about to eat some cookies that she done made and cakes. I need something that's going to help fill in the nutritional gaps because unfortunately cakes and cookies do not have everything I need to maintain a good nutritional balanced diet. So AG1's Next Gen contains more vitamins and minerals than ever before, and it's clinically shown to fill in common nutritional gaps, and it also supports your gut health and digestion. And because you're so busy at this time of year, your routine will get thrown off. And that's okay. Kevin just talked about he didn't time out his eating right. That's how he had a bacon-wrapped hot dog twice. But if you have AG1, regardless of whether or not your routine is what it's supposed to be, you'll be able to stay on the right track with it because you can just take it with you everywhere you go. And as we approach the new year, you don't have to wait until January 1st to take control over your health. You can start those habits now. And I'm going to tell you right now, AG1 is one of the easiest daily habits that you could start before the new year. If you use our link, you get the newest formula and the best price available at AG1 Next Gen right now. And if you're enjoying AGZs as a part of your nighttime ritual, you should also get some of that too. If you already are a customer, I love AG1. You'll love it too. All right. And when I take it early in the morning. Especially when I was working out real strong, I would take it right before I worked out. and then get my routine going. Bow, 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 bow. All right. AG1 has their best offer ever. If you head to drinkag1.com/SK, you'll get a welcome kit, a morning person hat, a bottle of vitamin D3 plus K2, an AG1 flavor sampler, and you'll get to try their new sleep supplement, AGZ, for free, which has been a game changer for my nightly routine. That's drinkag1.com/SK for $126 in free gifts for new subscribers. Thank you so much, HG1, for sponsoring today's podcast. But we're not done, y'all.
We're not done.
Okay, because GreenChef is also up in the building sponsoring us, okay? Anyone just freaking TikTok with misleading healthy meals?
I am.
Okay, tired of looking in for another New Year's trend or locking in another New Year's trend? Well, GreenChef cuts through the noise as the trusted authority in clean eating, delivering only real farm-sourced ingredients. Trust every bite with over 40 clean, customizable weekly recipes designed to give you peace of mind. Every GreenChef box delivered is a certified organic produce and responsibly sourced proteins and seafood. That means avoiding ultra-processed fillers. Reach your wellness goals with options like Mediterranean, high protein, high fiber, plant-based, and more, all clinically proven to support healthier habits. Take control of your health without stress. Let us do the research, meal planning, and grocery shopping. Enjoy low-prep, low-mess meals for every lifestyle. Make your habits better for the planet. GreenChef cuts food waste by 20% versus grocery shopping and offsets 100% of delivery emissions. I use it. You should too. You will love GreenChef. Right now, go to greenchef.com/SKGraza.
SKGraza?
Yeah. And use code SKGraza.
SKGraza.
To get started with 50% off GreenChef plus free Graza oil, Graza olive oil set.
Graza's really good. That's the one in the green bottle with
Yeah.
We get it. We have some.
Yes. So you'll get started with 50% off GreenChef plus free Graza olive oil set in your second and third boxes. That's 50% off offers only available for a limited time, so don't wait. That's code SKGraza.
SKGraza.
And if you don't know how to spell it, that's GRAZA at greenchef.com/SKGraza.
We throw a little sauce on it. We call it graza because it's like
Graza. Is that how you say it?
I don't know.
Okay. Real quick, Angel.
What up?
Dick Van Dyke is 100 years old. Dick Van Dyke. Dick Van Dyke.
I know that name.
Is 100 years old. I want to ask you a question.
What?
Would you want to make it to be 100?
Depends on who else is here with me.
Mark is here.
No. No, I'm just playing. I could see how 100 could possibly be fun if you're in good health.
That's my thing. If I'm Jimmy Carter, you let me go. With all due respect, if I don't know where I'm at,
If you're the crypt keeper,
Jimmy
yeah.
Carter's grandson said that man didn't wake up every day, you're gonna let me go.
Yeah.
He said, oh yeah, most of the times he wakes up every other day. He's awake maybe 3 days out of the week.
Oh God, he's dead 2 days. That's not. You're not asleep. You're dead.
You're dead a little bit. If I'm of good constitution,
Yeah.
and I ain't got to be moving fast, and they like, hey, pop up, hey y'all.
Wow. Yeah.
But
That's
if
the
I'm
type of-
just sickly wickly, and y'all got to feed me cream of wheat, push me down the steps. No, I want to go out violent.
Don't say that. That's how Rob Reiner went out. Don't say that.
No, don't stab me now.
Okay, then
But
don't
let
say
me
that.
go. 100 good? Because sometimes I see some black people who be 100 and they be like,
Oh yeah, no. If I'm good and I'm still able to give them a little twerk, yeah.
the moment you can't twerk, you say, let me go.
I'll be like something wrong. Lord don't want me here no more.
What if you're twerking, but you ain't really moving? You just think you moving.
That's all right, as long as I think it.
What about you, Washer?
If 100,
I ain't seen
I don't
nobody.
think so, man.
I ain't seen nobody in my life who's 100 who's like fully independent still.
The fully independent is not what I'm saying.
You're gonna be mouth open on the lawn.
That's what I don't want.
Now, let me say this: Marcus's grandmother, who lived until like 102, I do believe.
Really?
Yeah, she was still quick-witted.
But if you're sharp, I don't think you if you're not getting the benefit out, oh, he's 100. You know what I mean? Like if you're still quick and you're like, oh my God, you're 100 years old. Yeah. I think that's a compliment.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need that. Now, they did take one of a foot or something. But other than that, she was like very.
So she was wheelchair bound?
Oh, they took her foot.
Mm-hmm, she was wheelchair bound.
Oh man.
I don't know. The thing is that I don't know it depends on what my body doing and what my brain is doing. Mm-hmm. I don't have to be able to run. Okay.
I ain't gotta be able to run. I don't run now. I might do a light jog across the street if I'm trying to, I might do that fake jog to make you feel like I'm like, you're trying to cross the street good. And you do running stuff, but you ain't really run. I just.
Right, shoulders moving more than your legs.
Just walking though.
And in one of those, there's
yeah.
He said, give a little courtesy wave, a little.
You doing the Master P.
You're just faking effort for performance.
I'm just faking effort. I'm not running at all. Actually, I'm just doing the walk with arms.
To Angel's point though, you're outliving all your friends at least.
Yeah.
And I don't want to live out with my friends. I want to be the first one to go, and my friends be like, "Oh, dang, it's happening to us." That's what I want to do. No, I want y'all to be like, oh, Kevin, our class.
No, I want to make. I know a lot of old people that make new friends. I just want,
I ain't
those
make
people.
No new friends.
No, but it's like new. It's not the type of new friends you're talking about. It's the new friends that really they're just there to glean wisdom, but they'll listen to you talk.
What you mean?
Like there are older people who, like younger people, take an interest in. So they're just like, oh, I'm gonna go visit Mr. Fredericks.
You remember Instagram? Mr. Fredericks was on there.
Yeah. Old man Baker down there. He ain't been out the house in years.
And they come, they play a little cards with you, talk, da. And they're like, all right, I'll see you next week.
Yeah.
Those type of friends. Not that my personal business.
Got you.
They tell me about things. Miss Tanksley, we having Thanksgiving. You want to come over for Thanksgiving?
Yes.
Bring me on over. Bring me on over and remind me of who you are.
Wheel me down.
Yeah.
So if people are feeding you.
If people are feeding me, I'll be asking God, now what, other than being a sock, because that's what I am, what else do you want? What else am I supposed to be doing while you still got me here? Is it for one of my great grandbabies? What is this for?
Nah, y'all don't get me out of here.
I don't. But you know what? No. See, the thing is, because if I could see my great grandbabies or my
cares
great
about them? Scram.
Or my great grands, and they're like, "Oh, I love you, sock, grandma, honey."
Get the hell on, great grands.
Oh, what they just come in, the little baby.
They not gonna remember you.
But the little baby come and play in your beard.
Get the hell on,
no,
little baby.
That's what you say. You be one of them weird looking old people trying to give him a kiss. Come here.
I hate when they be chewing and ain't chewing. Come here. See, I got messed up because my aunt used to run an adult daycare, and them old people was decrepit, and it always smells.
It's a distinct smell.
Oh my! And they used to be eating. This is why I can't eat cream of wheat to this day. She would be feeding them cream of wheat, and it would always be going off the side, and she had to do the double scoop up, and they'd be like. And I'd be like, just let me go. Ain't nobody was coming to visit them.
That'd be sad.
Their family just tucked them in there.
Holidays and you guys be the only ones over there?
Oh, why do old people be smelling like that?
They got a specific smell.
What is that?
I don't know.
Why do they smell like that?
It's their insides
dying. They dying a little bit?
Yeah. Oh, man. I feel bad for them. The only thing I dislike is because sometimes when they eat, all the food does not leave their mouth. And it just be in there. Just on a cruise ship on their tongue.
They gotta move the dentures around to clear it.
Oh God!
That's the only thing when they talking and you can still see greens in there. Like, you finished eating an hour ago. Why is the green still in your mouth?
It's your skin dying. They say in the Patreon saying your skin deteriorating.
No,
your skin going on to be with him early, and that's that smell. But your skin is the biggest organ, so if your skin is dying early.
If people ain't moisturizing them, they need the brown sugar baby, and you bet you won't smell that skin, and that'd be me. Put it on me. Make me lift up my breast and put it underneath there too.
Oh, see, if you got to lift up my folds, just let me go.
Oh, you won't care.
No, I will.
You be like, pull up the stomach now. Had it, Betty.
All right. I don't know if you saw this, Angel. That Atlanta Veneer tech got a RICO charge.
Whoa.
What else was he doing? Was he selling? Was he laundering?
No, it was
just the teeth.
Every. I was talking to Mel about this. Every procedure that he did, I think she said he was doing some cleanings and stuff, some routine stuff. Every activity is a new charge. She said it was like hundreds of charges.
Dang.
Well, because you're not a dentist is a medical professional, a licensed medical professional, and you are not. 113 counts.
113 counts. Mel said he had a million. He had like a condo and stuff.
Well, yeah, because he was doing veneers for like
$6,000.
Yeah, $6,000. And veneers are usually like upwards of 30, 35, 40.
My dentist here for a smooth 2 years tried to convince me to get veneers. I asked one time because they just kept asking me. I was like, how much are the veneers? That man said with a straight face, $30,000. I said, don't even bring this. I want to have no teeth in my mouth.
He's like,
Do you understand? $30,000 is a Camry.
Yeah.
My teeth ain't that bad.
Do you understand? I would wear a helmet everywhere just to make sure nothing accidentally hit my expensive ass teeth.
$30,000 teeth, Angel. No grill. This is just your teeth. And here's my thing. Here's how I feel about things with your health. And actually certain things cost what they cost. Because they're that important. Yeah. Your teeth, you have bad dental health, things go wrong with your mouth, you can die. Yeah. You not finna die me for no teeth. Mm-hmm. You not finna die me. No. Certain things don't need to cost $6,000. Certain things need to cost $30,000.
Absolutely.
You gotta put it on a payment plan, on a credit card, on the Klarna, 4 payments. Mm-hmm. I don't want that deal of $6,000.
I don't either. That's why, when I said I gotta get some body work done, I said I'm not going to the DR. I can't. Now I can understand some of the places in the DR because I follow some good body work doctors. Yeah. And I can understand going to Turkey to get your hair put back in.
Turkey become the place, Angel?
I don't know. They do black people's noses in Turkey, and then they do the hair.
Black people's hairline.
And white people too. They do everybody hairline.
They do.
Oh, they do white people?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. They are the hairline people.
Are easier for the straight hairs.
Mm-hmm.
You think about it?
Because the
recovery process looks violent.
I feel like the longer you go without it, the more shocking it is when you come back.
If I just when I wear a hat for 20 minutes and take it off, Angel has object permanence.
If you came back,
can't even.
Whenever we come back January 13th with low and even, that'd be crazy.
This here, you guys would be like, I think I would actually look weird again.
Kevon Jermaine.
Yeah.
Yes, it's now weird for people to see me when I had hair.
Right.
So if I went back to hair,
I wouldn't know what to do. And not only that, it don't always take our neighbor.
It don't always take.
Our neighbor, he went and got it done. And my husband was like, oh, you didn't see? He said, I could see his scalp. I wanted to vomit in my mouth.
All the scabs and stuff?
Yes, because, they take the donor hair because they got to get the hair from somewhere.
I did not know that.
It's from your head, but it's like they got to get it from somewhere.
They go into the backyard and bring it to the front yard.
Yes, but sometimes your middle yard is the issue as well. And you got to put some right there. But sometimes it don't take up in there. It don't take? Yeah, it don't take good. Your body is like, it is like, what is that?
So you be bloody for no reason?
And scarred.
That scar and scabs. There's a dude I follow right now. He's like walking us through the process on Instagram. Very funny content. But when he came back, it was like bloody scabs. And I was like,
you talking about DeMarcus?
No, I followed him too. He did his a while ago.
I know. I couldn't believe it.
Can I have a tissue?
The texture was
He came back with different.
Because I was like, is this the texture you left with?
Can you? Because I wanted Jermaine Jackson.
That's what he got.
With the Gucci
oh, you just
strip.
want the strip. Oh, I thought you meant texture-wise. He got the wave and silky.
Yeah, how do you do that? That don't go with regular black. That's Dominican.
I mean, but maybe that's how his hair was supposed to be, but that's not what I thought. When I saw how shiny and black it was, I was like, huh. Did you choose that or was that you? Was that you?
I can't do that. I low key, I don't. The only thing I don't like about being bald is having to shave.
Yeah, because it's high maintenance. You got to do it all the time.
I do it every day now. It actually takes less time to do it every day, and I be cutting myself sometimes. 2 weeks ago, Angel, I cut myself 3 times in a row, 3 separate days, and yes, 3. I mean, I'm talking about seeing skin in my razor. Angel, I said and then the skin was like, and.
I'm going to vomit.
It sounds like a Sesame Street.
It's so nasty.
I was bleeding here, and in the back of my head. And then it's hard to shave over that. You know, it's a lot of real estate back here. So I didn't know exactly where I cut myself. So for like 3-4 days, I got to be gingerly. And then you can't just grow your hair long because it's just the longer my hair gets, the more likely I am to cut myself.
But the longer your hair gets, the more homeless and just bad. That's the other thing that I feel bad for bald men. Y'all can't even like remotely let it grow in because as soon as you start seeing why you went bald,
yes,
it's just like.
It'd be terrible. Man.
It do, and I hate that for y'all.
At the beginning of the pandemic, I was like, let us go outside, please. This is having an impact on my son. And now I cut my own hair.
Yeah.
I just didn't feel like it for a little bit. And I was just like, Kev, you got to do something. Because you just waking up and that hair's like, hey, man, want some hair on? Like, stop talking to me, hair.
I
don't want no hair on.
Pursuit of happiness real bad.
You know I never did hair on before. You ain't been in the house for 2 weeks with no haircut, man. Just try a little hair on. You look like you like it.
Did you see T.I.'s, oh, my God, that Jumbotron in the back of his head? I was like, you could project a whole movie on that.
You gotta... he had the bucket hat. You gotta keep the bucket alive.
And he turned around. Ain't no way.
He hasn't worn a hat straight his entire life.
That's why you gotta come here, man.
He did. He went and put it on. It was just on the stage, and he forgot.
Yes.
I feel bad. I feel bad for him in all the ways possible. Like I'm trying to think of the equivalent for a woman. What that would be like to all of a sudden your bald.
Is there a 1-to-1 connection ratio thing?
No, I don't think so. But I'm trying to it's almost as if you saw a woman if she was wearing butt pads. If you saw her butt pad, that's what it feels like.
Yeah,
like that secret that was like easily like covered up, but for some reason all. God, dog. Oh, T. I felt so when I said, oh no, his lip is showing. It's just like pull the slip up, put the hat on. Oh my gosh. Listen, y'all, I just actually got an alert that my credit score went up, period, because a chick don't be playing. Well, actually, sometimes I do, but I got to stop doing that. All right. Okay, so when's the last time you thought about your credit score? If the answer is never, then you're not alone. But here's the thing. A good credit score can mean better rates, lower payments, and bigger opportunities. And that's why I'm excited to tell you all about Ava, who's sponsoring today's episode. Ava is a credit building app that makes it easy to improve your credit fast so that you can get better rates on loans, pay off debt faster, and keep more money in your pocket. Getting a secured card can take months, but you can be approved for Ava in 5 minutes and get credit up to $2,500 to pay for existing bills and subscriptions automatically. No credit check, no interest, no hidden fees, just an easy tool to help build your credit behind the scenes. Take control of your credit right now. Download the Ava app, spelled AVA, today. And when you use joining our promo code THING20, you'll save $20 for your first year, monthly or annual, your choice. Again, get the Ava app and use our promo code THING20. So they know you heard it from me, and get 20% off whatever plan you choose for up to a year. Use my promo code THING20. Thanks to Ava, and now get yourself good credit.
So Angel, I was on Threads last week, and there was a white male smoking crack cocaine just on the timeline regular. Andy Dick just checked himself into rehab after he overdosed on crack cocaine earlier this week.
Andy Dick, the comedian.
The comedian.
Is on the crack
Anderson
code?
Dickerson. Well, that's his full name. Was
Found him in the street, didn't you?
I don't know. Did they?
I think so.
Found him on the street off crack.
Let me look it up.
I'm just gonna say I thought crack was
Whack?
Not only whack. I thought crack was gone.
Why would you think crack was gone?
I just hadn't heard. I didn't know people were still smoking crack.
Yeah, no, people are still, if people still smoking cigarettes, they still smoking crack.
Recreational crack use?
Yeah, because crack gives you a stronger high. And so why would you not want that
he
high?
says he's fine. He actually he said there was fentanyl that they found. So he's not blaming the crack.
The fentanyl will get you every time.
That's what it actually will, though. So be
A
careful.
little fent will kill you.
Well, I'm glad he went to rehab. But yeah, crack is, I do believe, cheaper than cocaine.
It is cheaper. That's why Franklin was selling that. You can break that crack. You can break cocaine down into crack rocks. Baking soda.
Yeah, baking soda.
You know how
I
you
got
sell
baking
drugs.
soda. I got baking soda. My ex-boyfriend's roommate was making crack in the kitchen while I was there once.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Andy's been around entrepreneurs.
Your I'm sorry.
Ex-boyfriend's
Your ex-boyfriend.
roommate.
You were in the presence of crack?
I was in the presence of crack. This is while I was in college.
You smelled crack?
I went into the kitchen to get some food and said,
Where you would normally get food and not make. Well, I guess people make crack in the kitchen, though, to be fair.
Baking soda on the stove.
I
Jay-Z talked about
wonder
it.
what overrules in that moment if someone's got the stove. Like, do you let them finish?
Crack overrules.
He
You
was-
just can't go in and say I want some macaroni or some
You can't
noodles
get
and
some crack on
crackers
the
being made.
eggs.
and now mind you, it's not like my family has not been around crack as far as in we know what the crack is. We know what it looks like when somebody's on the crack. We know what it looks like when somebody is selling the crack. But me, Angel, has been shielded from the crack and the cocaine for most of her life.
You gotta shield the lungs, too.
When I walked in there and I saw his wrist twitching like he's cooking the stir fry, wrist twitching.
It really is like stir fry?
Yeah, he was moving that shit around. So I instantly knew what it was.
Oh,
I was like,
get behind me, crack. Did you rebuke it? What did you do in the moment where you saw crack with your own eyes?
I said, I was like this. I was like, yeah, so I'm going to get something to. And I walked directly out that apartment. Directly
You just left the whole building.
left the building.
So you smelled crack preparations.
I saw crack being cooked.
Did it smell like crack?
I don't remember the smell. I remember I'm hungry because I've been a hungry girl all my life.
Did it take your hunger away?
It,
In that moment, did you forget you were hungry?
yes, and I cussed
Oh, what'd you say?
my then boyfriend out.
Was he aware the crack was being made?
Yes,
He might have been on the operation, Kev.
he definitely was aware.
That's not just something that your roommate happens to be doing in the kitchen.
Hey, on a small made some crack.
Give me about 5 minutes. I'm gonna finish this crack up.
And the thing is, what's
long it
crazy? What's so crazy is that I knew the roommate sold weed, so that was like,
Oh, a little weed amongst friends.
because we used to always think it was so crazy that he sold weed, because not to stereotype drug dealers, this boy parents had money. So it was like, you ain't really got to flip the little bit of money you have.
You can ask for more.
Just go ask for more money.
Yeah.
But it also made him the best drug dealer because nobody really assumed that he.
Gus Fring.
Quiet ones.
Right.
He's working at El Pollo Hermanos.
Okay.
He's a college student.
Yeah.
He was going to class and selling crack.
That's the best place to
Is
sell
that
drugs.
good? Is that good money for a college student?
I know.
that
Yeah,
crack is
I'm
cheap?
sure he was making good money, but I thought he was making good money off of selling weed.
Well, if you do both, that's double whammy.
But I was like, I don't know how many college students he was now. Okay, now you're a part of the community. You're not just selling to college students. Not to say college students ain't doing crack.
Now you're part of the community.
You sell it to the community. And so he was worried that I was gonna say something.
You know we some pointers over
Because
here.
I'm a tattletale. You
Your
hear
Honor,
me?
don't even
Come
put me on
get
this
this
spot.
crack maker out of this
I'm
apartment.
trying to make some lunch, damn it.
Yes, I'm over here hungry. Just was gonna make me a cold cut.
Now
Okay?
I gotta go buy food.
It's gonna make us
You done
cold
got
cut.
crack all on my lunch meat.
Okay. And so my ex-boyfriend came down and he was like,
sorry about the crack.
He was like, I meant to tell you not to go.
I meant to tell you not to go in there. That's what he said?
I said, I can't believe you would have me in an apartment. I think it was last time I went into the apartment, actually.
Did y'all stay together after that?
Understandably.
After Crackgate?
Yeah. We were still together after that. I was like, I said, how could you do that? I said, if something would have went down.
You're accessory to the crime.
Exactly.
And you going to tell the police, I had nothing. Yeah.
You probably got crack in your butt cheeks. Open them.
Cough, Angel. If that's your real name.
What was that? That was a tampon. It's not crack. You got me way too open. Everything's coming out. It just can't even. I can't even.
Everybody didn't know there was crack being sold. Hands behind your back. Heard it all before.
It wouldn't have helped. Is that I used to have, you would have thought I was on drugs. I used to have track marks because I used to donate plasma.
Oh, sure. Oh, you're a police officer's dream.
Yeah.
Your truth sounds like such a lie. I donated blood. Get in here.
That's a cover-up. A crack dealer that covers a plasma donor.
I bet you did, ma'am. They push your head down into the back of the squad car. Let's check my records. I donate plasma.
I donate twice a week, every week. It's good money.
They know my name.
You're in the crack business. You got track marks. You're gonna be in Orange is the New Black, but everybody else say, yeah, we're all innocent in here. But I'm on a scholarship.
I promise you, my mother made me stop giving plasma because she was like, "You look like a drug addict." The track marks.
You're in jail doing the wildcat sound.
Okay,
they gonna put you in the grippy socks part of jail.
Keeping people off my butt. So yeah, no, they were cooking the crack. He was cooking the crack, and I never went back in there.
How long did you stay with the boyfriend?
I can't remember where in that. Okay, so
I have a follow-up question. Go ahead.
So we had already moved out of the dorms. I lived in apartments across the way. He lived in these apartments. I think, he ended up getting a new roommate and moving into the apartments that the apartment complex that I was living in.
Okay.
And so we stayed, I don't know how many years we stayed. It might have been another 2 years.
2 years after Crackgate.
That's what I was going to ask. If crack wasn't the final straw.
No. Because he wasn't cooking the crack. I almost said his roommate. His roommate was cooking the crack. And I was more so mad of like, I know you can't control him.
Yeah.
But you're dumb for living here.
For sure.
And you lost your goddamn mind for letting me walk up in there.
Got me in here with crack residue all up and through and crack don't go away.
It don't.
Neither does meth.
That's definitely in the paint.
For sure. You gotta gut the house.
And he knew, like, my family is not a bunch of saints. We've had the crackhead and the crack dealer and the crack maker.
Y'all family was like, what the hell?
We got.
Why is this guy Walker
hey,
his wife
you
saying
guys
this?
should stop doing that.
Crack was such a part of the 90s that it was in gospel music more than once. Mm-hmm. They were speaking directly to crack. Why Monique Walker thought crackheads were listening to Hezekiah Walker's album?
Because they were. What are you talking about?
Put it down, crackhead.
I bet you they were.
Do you think the crackheads were speaking in tongues? No, never mind.
I bet you that if you were smoking crack and Monique Walker and you listen to the gospel and they tell you to put it down, that has to sound like God is speaking to you directly.
I'm sure. And then they just get higher so to mute out the Lord.
I'm going to get higher. I'm going to come visit with you personally.
Yeah, I'm getting up there. So yes, I was with him for a while after he was like, I know.
Years.
Yeah, he moved.
But he didn't sell.
Yeah, he was just like, and I knew he wasn't a seller. He was just like, I did not mean. I was like, if you don't get the hell up out of this apartment. And he did. He did. And
so he wasn't living there.
No, my boyfriend at the time lived there. That was his roommate.
Was his roommate. Got it.
She made him move out of that man's. They had not be roommates no more with Crack Boy.
I was like, because you ain't about to get me caught up. No. You have lost your damn mind. And the thing is, the drug dealer, nice guy, really, got to remember not to say his name. Really a nice guy.
Businessman. Astute.
Truly, like one of the nice, yes. When I tell you, not the stereotypical drug dealer at all.
Why was he selling drugs? Just for bread?
So you weren't even surprised at the crack. It was more the person.
No. I was surprised by the crack because I thought he was only selling weed.
Oh.
So the fact that he went to a greater, controlled, or not even controlled substance, a greater substance
Is it a controlled substance?
No.
There's no way it's controlled. Control means it's distributed.
Yes, that it can actually be sold, but it's sold by pharmacists. Crack is not legal in any way, shape, or form. Cocaine is neither.
When they were saying controlled substance, I didn't know that's what that meant.
Yeah, I do believe
possession of controlled substance means like prescription drugs.
Like a government regulated product.
Yes.
So weed is not. Well,
weed is controlled.
Here it's controlled.
Well, in California, yeah, I can't speak on every state.
But regardless. No, it's medicinal in a lot of other states too. So, anyways, regardless, the dude was super nice. So safety was never.
Hey, Angel.
Yes.
Make a little crack. I got some blueberry muffins in the oven though.
So safety was never a thing that I had.
You just assume violence with crack.
Yeah, but that was never. That I wasn't worried about. I was more so worried about legal ramifications.
Was he? He was a student.
Yeah, good student too. You would have never
talked to him now?
I don't talk to neither of these people. I don't talk to my ex or this person. I think he's still alive. He obviously should. You know what? Let me see. No, I might have an answer for y'all before it's all said and done. But no, it was definitely.
I never had no crack.
Hey, girl,
I've never walked in on a roommate making crack.
Never. I remember when people smoked weed when I was in high school. Man, I just thought the rapture was gonna come. They were smoking weed, and I was just like, "Oh my God, the Lord is gonna take me home right now."
Let me see. I'm gonna see if I can find them on Facebook.
Crack is a Schedule II drug. I don't know what that means,
I don't know
y'all.
what that means either, guys.
That tells you what type of offense. Where Melissa, are you watching? If so, you needed to been done called so we could talk about crack. She gonna tell me all the damn right answers after the show is over.
30 minutes.
Imagine somebody hopping into the live right now. When you watching, you need to tell me about the crack.
Crack isn't controlled.
Yeah, she's like, just put me on retainer to be your legal advisor. Well, you don't watch the show in real time enough for that to happen. I'm gonna see if he's alive. But so old dude, Andy Dyke.
Oh yeah, I forgot we were talking about him.
I'm not. But the problem is, I'm not surprised that he used crack.
I don't put crack above no man.
Like,
Andy Dyke never gave me the feeling that he was doing. He always was a little off. I wouldn't be surprised that he does drugs.
Yeah, right.
Not Dick Van Dyke.
59. Guys. Not Dick Van Dyke. Dick Van Dyke is another Dick.
Dick Van Dyke.
What's Dick? What is he most known for? That show on Nick at Night? Dick Van Dyke show?
Show on Nick at Night. Let me think.
Dang, he did the Carol Burnett show too.
Carol Burnett show was my show.
That's where The Simpsons came from.
What from the Carol Burnett show?
Yeah, it was a piece of the. It was a short in the Carol Burnett show. Yeah, that's how The Simpsons was. It was a spinoff. Mary Poppins. That's what he's from.
Dick Van Dyke was from Mary Poppins. I mean, not Dick Van Dyke. Andy Griffin.
No. All right.
I mean, Andy Dick. I'm saying.
Oh, you know what? You're right, y'all. It ain't Carol Burnett show. It's a Tracy Ullman show. That's my bad.
That makes more sense. I was like, Carol Burnett. I'm about to find out if I gotta make sure.
Ask her what a Schedule II means.
I'm not asking Melissa. I'm trying to find out if the drug dealer.
All right. Before we close, I want to do two things real quick. One, I want to shout out NotKarltonBanks for this video.
Oh yes.
Yo.
All right, I want to say this because, yes, that is very funny. But underneath the funny, there is a level of talent and skill
and
dedication The runs is funny. That he nailed her raspiness. If you don't look, that just sounds like Kim Burrell singing.
Yes. Can't you tell?
I've been on, NotKarltonBanks has been on my radar since he first started. First of all, he's building his page back up. He lost his first page that got 1 million. This one's got like 500,000.
Wait a minute. How he lose the page?
I don't know exactly what happened. But when I tell you, I watched that video and I laughed and I said, I don't think we really understand how actually gifted and talented you are to write that song, nail her vocals, be funny, memorize it. She actually likes it.
Is it? Does she like it?
She posted a video of it.
Does she like it?
I mean, I'd assume she at least appears to like it. And then Whoopi Goldberg likes him. He posted a video. Whoopi Goldberg said he's one of his he's one of hers. This is Whoopi Goldberg.
I love everything you do. I just do. Derek and Derek sent me some stuff, and I just was on the floor, and I just appreciate you so much. I just love what you do.
He said, "Can I call you Bun?"
Thank you for bringing all those characters to life, because I know it's not easy to do all.
See, me and Whoopi both know, and Angel, that it's not easy.
No.
And I
just all them characters, Jesus.
All them characters.
I got Kim's response. Hold on.
It's Kim Burrell.
Kim Burrell don't even sound enough like herself.
I know.
It goes like this. It's Kim Burrell, can't you tell?
No, say the next part. Did you know she plays organ?
I can believe it.
That thing is crazy. To the genius at NotKarltonBanks, I want to say to you, the joy and laughter and honor and attention that you're bringing to my front door these days is overwhelmingly beautiful. Thank you for that. It is the greatest honor to see that, because I absolutely know this guy's heart for me. We hung out on stage and we did.
Bryce made a video about you.
Because we've never hung out on stage. So she thinks.
Everybody, welcome to the site. It's Kim Burrell. That's when you can
No.
That's when you can tell. It's Kim Burrell, can't you tell?
Okay. Final thing before we go. Somebody asked, since this is the last episode of the year.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting. Can't you tell?
Somebody asked about Sundance. How did that happen? I'd love to big myself up and make it seem like I'm a genius. I'm gonna tell you what happened. The Turner brothers reached out to me. They got in touch with my reps.
This was Columbus?
This was Columbus. They sent their script and their resume, and they were young and black. They're like mid-20s, black mom. I had a meeting with them. Their mom is a professor at a notable university. Mm-hmm. I met with them, and I just saw like me. I saw like a young person who just had talent and was like, man, just if we could just, they had worked with all these notable celebrities and stuff. And they were like, we have a role for you. Character was 50s.
Oh, big unk.
Yeah.
Great unk.
Sorry.
With 25-year-old children, which apparently I can pass for. I don't think I'm going to look that much different in 7 years. Or
you'll look a little different.
You think so?
Yeah, you're a Hollywood.
That Gray coming in.
You could play 50s for Hollywood.
Yeah.
When you're 50, you will actually look 50, but I think you'll just have a little bit more age right
Tony
here.
don't look like, to me, I've been looking at Tony's face for the last 8 years. From 40 to 48, I don't see a damn difference. That man has looked exactly the same. Maybe even 38. He might look a little better. He's lost a little bit of weight.
He looks better.
Yeah.
He does. He actually he's aging well.
He's aging gorgeously. Mm-hmm. Handsome man. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so I went out to Columbus, Ohio for a day, stayed in like a Courtyard Marriott. That's how much I believed in them.
Wow.
You in this face.
He didn't even stay in a Courtyard Marriott on tour, Angel.
Of course he did.
Bah! Me and Tony's biggest argument on tour is agreeing on the hotel.
Except for that one time, I don't know which type of hotel that was, where the street workers were starting work at 10 a.m.
They were selling butt in Dallas.
And it was something.
They were selling butt.
We got right back in that van.
And we didn't stay there.
You know what?
I wasn't going to stay regardless of what y'all did.
No, they selling butt, and the lobby smelled like cigarettes.
They're
a little butt sale. Okay.
They said in the lobby, the rooms aren't ready. Stop preparing them.
Don't you? They never gonna be ready for me.
Oh, never.
If he's selling butt within the distance that the doors can do,
you can't get a waft of butt and cigarettes.
Stuck his hand in her butt. $200. You can't taste test the butt.
Nah.
This ain't a small spoon at Baskin Robbins.
That's not O-Taste and see.
You can't taste test the butt.
I got real. Once I saw that, and I'm not that girl, but
You got to be that girl when it comes to butt sex.
Oh, yeah. I said, this is early to be selling ass.
It's like 10:30.
It was I was like, they still selling breakfast at Chick-fil-A. Girl.
You can't be selling chicken minis and coochie at the same time. One of these things need to be not for sale yet.
Right.
I feel like coochie got to have hours.
It do.
You over there buying butt at 10:30, you're either way too late or way too early.
Yeah, but it's not right.
When you taking kids going to school, when kids are in school, coochie sales got to be off.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Absolutely.
Kids get out of school, you can have a little early coochie about 4:15.
Yeah.
All the way up until 3, 4, 5 a.m.
Yeah.
But 10:27?
No.
People are in work. Field trips are happening.
You need rest.
You need rest.
Go to bed.
You're smelling butt on the Dallas streets. But anyway, I went there, shot. They had a very professional set. I mean, just top tier. I didn't know Columbus had a film community. I don't spend much time in Columbus outside of having shows there and going to Ohio State game with Josh. Me and Josh been to 2 Ohio State games together.
That's so random, but so cool.
Columbus is awful.
So I shot it. Later on, they sent it to me. I watched it. I was like, yo, this is really good. Like, they were like, oh, we're going to take it on a festival run. I was like, cool.
Go crazy.
Go crazy. Boy, and I tell you, they emailed me a few weeks ago and was like, Kev, this got selected for Sundance. I said,
that's great.
I said, Sundance?
You in a Sundance festival film.
You know, and by the grace of God, they gave me producer credit.
Never by the grace of God.
By the grace of God. They said, because you big Kev.
Right. That's the way that you pay people that you can't pay.
That's a little bit of currency in this business.
Yes.
So now the deadline, I just look like that nigga. And I'm going to tell y'all the truth now, but henceforth now, I will begin to lie. I always knew those kids had it. I found them. I suggested that we shoot it in Columbus.
I had a boot camp that I ran, and they came through the boot camp, and I said, "You guys have got something."
I had a little cohort of young talents. They were in my Columbus area, and I said, "Yeah, I'm going to get you guys into Sundance. Mark my words." Mm-hmm. So the only truth is this time. Yeah. And when this video comes back, I'm going to say it's AI. Yeah, I've always found young black talent and elevated their projects. I called Sundance himself. Yeah. I had son. What you got going?
Listen,
you dancing in January?
It's either you guys or cans. Do you want it first or no? Or
do
Tribeca?
Do you want it or not? Or Tribeca?
Which one?
Call me back, son. Hung up.
Tribeca. Call in. Pick it up. Sundance.
So I got off the phone with Sundance. I said, get it on here or you'll never have another one of my films in Sundance again. Now, they have not had any of my films in Sundance.
But that's why they took it so seriously. They were like, what?
What kind of threat is this? And who are you also?
Well, because they were going to take, what was it, Family Business? Family Affair?
Yep.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. That one.
They were going to take Family Exchange.
That's what I said.
I said, hey, I know this has been out for 15 years. Put it on Sundance.
Then they said, well, can we have, if we can't have Family Exchange, can we have
Freelance? And I said, you know what?
What's Freelance?
That's the name of the film.
Oh, no. They went for your second film, Risky Intakes. Shit, what is it called? Calculated
Risk.
Directed
by Joshi Gahn.
Right. They were like, we'll take that. And you were like, I need you to do my new shit.
Freelance or nothing.
Freelance or no dance.
And I hung up an old school phone because I wanted that feeling. Mm-hmm. So anyway, I got to buy snow boots because Sundance is in Utah and it's very cold.
Oh, man.
I think he's alive.
I hope something cool comes out of this.
Of course something cool.
Only God. Only God.
Sundance is going to be so fun.
Only God. Anyway, all right. Happy New Year to everybody not on the Patreon. We will see you next year, the week of
the 12th.
January 12th. Patreon, we will see you later on this week.
On Thursday.
God bless you. God keep you. We'll see you at the conference.
Here's another banger for you. Here's another one. Here's another banger for you. Here's another one. Here's another banger for you. Here's another banger for you. With my boy Kev on stage and that chick Angel.